Why does the YouTube algorithm blow up some videos, allowing the videos to gain tens of thousands of views, while the majority of videos here on YouTube never gain over 1,000 views? I wanted to know exactly, specifically. I wanted to dig in, test things out, and really find out what it takes and what I need to do to move forward and grow my channel. Check out these 3 videos. Now I'm going to reveal the name of the videos, the title of the videos, and how I conducted an experiment to really uncover what's going on. And what's interesting is one of these videos drove over 28,000 views in literally like a 10-day period, while another video that was published some 2 months ago struggles to break even 5,000 views. Now, in order to really uncover how this works, I needed to publish a number of these videos. And one of the things I considered was that the video title would really be the control, the thing that I would really want to focus on, creating 3 different video titles that were almost the same. I would tweak maybe 1 or 2 words, but primarily the video titles were the same. If your video gets less than 500 views, do this. In fact, the first video I published some 2 months ago had that exact specific video title. And then I published another video again with almost the identical video title. This time I added 1 single word, "now," at the end of the video title. And then finally, the last video, interestingly enough, which has done so much better, driving nearly some 30,000 views. And what's awesome is that the video continues to get views today, some 10 days after publishing, which is interesting because for most videos, the views end by day 7. Most YouTubers see the death of their video happen within a day or 2. But I did this one interesting thing. Can you see it? Now, just a bit ago, I wrote down a few key elements from each specific video, the analytics, and I really was blown away by some of the things I found, and I think you might find it interesting. You know what's really interesting is that these videos were published based on the outlier method that I've mentioned a few times now on the channel, trying to identify smaller channels that are gaining an audience right now, today, in the last month, in the last 2 months, paying attention to the video titles that they used and then making my own version of those videos. And in this case, this particular video topic or title, it did really well for a bunch of channels, so I had a stab at it. Now, I measured the performance of these videos within the first 24 hours because that's something YouTube is mentioned often. Videos that typically do well on YouTube perform exceptionally well in these areas in the first 24 hours. So I thought, well, that's how I should measure. And one thing I didn't check, but I'm excited to do it while I'm on camera, is what does the demographic of viewers actually look like? Is it mostly new viewers? Is it mostly subscribers? Does the early performance from subscribers and regular viewers dictate the success of my video? Let's dive in and figure it out. So let's look at the first video that was published some 2 months ago or so, and I think it's driven, again, a little less than 5,000 views. In the first 24 hours, the video drove more views than usual. This is really important. Let go of really measuring the views because the views are the result that we're after. Instead, the first thing I do is I click into reach and then I pay attention to how often viewers are clicking. That's this impression click-through rate. And generally speaking, this is a good result. Actually, it's really, really good. And this video could have done so much better, I think, based on the next metric that I always check, but I'll click into engagement. And when I do that, it really tells a great story because here the average view duration is about the same as usual. And I kept viewers watching for 3 minutes and 32 seconds. Now, if you're wondering, what would happen if you were able to do just a little bit better with both of these metrics say again in the first 24 hours, well, that would be the next video we'll check into. But the easy way to see how your video is performing is to focus on the one metric you keep hearing about often, watch time. If I go back to overview and then I pay attention to watch time hours, notice, again, it's about the same as usual. And the blue line represents this video and the gray area represents typical performance. This is video number 2. Now this video is driven, I think, somewhere around 10,000 views. And if we look, well, let's just do this. Let's go since published, right? It's driven 11,500 views. And notice the green arrows really indicating that this video performed better than usual, and so were the views. So again, measuring the views and thinking about the views doesn't help us get there. Instead, if I click into reach, now I'm going to go into, this is actually a good case, or something I should share with you is, notice we're in since published and the video's been out for 2 months. Meaning probably a lot of viewers that don't normally watch my video are watching, and the impression click-through rate is 6.2%. But if I click on first 24 hours, notice how the video impression click-through rate has increased now to 7.8%. In fact, here you can see it was 9.6%. It was 9.4%. It performed significantly better than our first video that had that CTR of 6.9%. Now we have almost 1% improvement in click-through ratio. But this is the thing I've talked about for ages, and that I believe the real indication of success and viewer satisfaction is how long viewers watch. Both are important, but if you can't keep viewers watching, you can't grow a channel. If you can keep viewers watching, but your click-through ratio kind of sucks, you can still grow a channel. And to identify that, we'll just click on engagement, and there it is. This time, the average view duration was nearly 1 minute longer in the first 24 hours. And that's a huge difference. That's keeping viewers watching another 25% or so longer for every single view to the video. And the easy way, again, to measure this is to bounce back to overview, and then we can click into watch time, and now you can see the blue line is far, far above the gray area because both of these important metrics are superior for my own channel. Now you might be also thinking, but Brian, dang it all, I just published this video and it was far above my metrics, but I still didn't get any views. YouTube hates me. YouTube sucks. The algorithm is biased. It's true. The algorithm is biased, but it doesn't hate you. It doesn't care about you. It's just trying to find videos that viewers love. Click-through rate only measures the interest of a video. It's just people clicking. How often do you click and then you're like, nope, and you bail? YouTube doesn't promote that. They promote videos that keep viewers watching. So if I click into watch time, I really see that this video dramatically outperformed my others. And furthermore, the other thing I want to mention is that this video overall has gained my channel 234 subscribers, and in the first 24 hours, again, it gained my channel 59 subscribers. This is also an indication of satisfaction. So when people say subscribers don't matter, that's actually not true, because what people do when they click into your video matters. And when they subscribe, it sends this massive signal to YouTube. And finally, this is the video that really did exceptionally well. And can you identify what I changed about the title? Why do you think this video did better? Well, first of all, we can click straight into analytics and all the juicy bits will be there. Interestingly enough is that this is a formatted video with a specific thing you mention in the thumbnail, which is F-U-C-K, your channel. And a lot of people have copied that, including me, which is unoriginal and it's not new. And people tend to gravitate towards things that are new. And what I said was stop uploading, which is based on the performance of another video I published a while ago that did exceptionally well. Now you might think, oh, it doesn't matter. That was a long time ago. YouTube is different. Nonsense. The most important things are getting viewers to engage with your video, and the way to do that is to focus on the kind of words and titles and so on that will get them to click. And when you say stop uploading, it sends a dramatic, like emotional triggering idea. And sure enough, if we go into this video and we look at in the first 24 hours, you're going to notice that, again, we have all green arrows. We'll go into reach and notice the CTR, impression click-through rate, in the first 24 hours is the best of all three videos that share almost identical video titles. So when you say I did it and it didn't work, the problem is that your skills and abilities need to improve. You can blame the algorithm all day long, but it's not going to help you get there. If you truly want to win on YouTube, you got to focus on what you can control in order to succeed. And in this example, they clicked a little bit more, but not only that, let's go into engagement. And there it is. Again, average view duration. This video had the best average view duration of all three videos, just a few seconds better than the second highest performing video. And that is interesting. Like 0.3% improvement on the CTR, keeping viewers watching for 4.5 minutes, is what I need to do. I need to get an 8% CTR in the first 24 hours and keep viewers watching for 4.5 minutes, and I'm going to get dramatically more views than I normally do. I want to turn it back to you. What do you need? And this is it. Like, I literally had a message from Rachel, who's doing incredibly well. One of my clients for a long time, and I constantly message and chat with her about her performance. And she's like, it's not working, and your videos are doing great. Your last few videos have blown up. You're driving tens of thousands of views, and you're getting thousands of subscribers. But emotionally, it's hard in the moment. But by really focusing on these three metrics, we can really uncover what happens. Let's dive a little bit deeper, because I want to talk about that thing. What does happen if we come into audiences? Here's what's where things get really interesting. Now, if we look at in the first 24 hours on the second best video performance, the video had most of the views come in from non-subscribed viewers. Why? Because YouTube saw that subscribers were resonating with this particular video. And often when YouTube sees that regular viewers, which are also sometimes subscribers, are engaging by watching longer and clicking more, they'll typically send the video out to more new viewers for your channel. Furthermore, even if your video does not perform with regular viewers, don't think it won't work out for you. Because I had a few videos where in the first 24 hours, my CTR was like 6.5%, 6.5%, hour 3, 6.8%, and then hour 4 and 5, the CTR started improving because the metrics were just good enough, and YouTube is testing a bunch of different audiences on its platform to determine, should we push out a video, right? Should we connect a video with a viewer who we think would want to watch the video? For those of you that were going to correct me and say that's not how it works. And again, here it is, 56% were non-subscribed viewers. Let's go back to, come on, there it is. If we go to audience here in the first 24 hours, it's even more dramatic, because what happens obviously is as YouTube connects viewers with the right kind of video for the viewers, and it sees it's working for non-subscribed viewers. It connects the video to even more viewers, typically who are not regular viewers. And in this case, this video had 65% not subscribed viewership from YouTube. There are a few other triggers that we can focus on, methods, I should say. Focusing on that thing I mentioned being the most important, which is keeping viewers watching. I published one video where I actually created another video with the same video title and the CTR was not there. But one of the things I did was I went really deep, sharing specific information about a number of strategies that I had been using, and the video was around 27 minutes or so. This video right here, this stops 95% of YouTube channels from growing. If we click into the analytics again for this singular video, notice this video has gained my channel 67 subscribers. And if I come into reach, you'll notice that since publishing, the CTR is about 4% because most of the viewers now are non-subscribed viewers, or they're viewers that have watched another video, they're newer to my channel, and then YouTube recommends this video to them probably because of this. So the impression click-through rate was just not that good on this particular video. Notice in the first 24 hours, it was 5.3%. And that's not enough for me. If my video doesn't hit at least 6%, I have very little chance of publishing a banger. But this was the metric that crushed it. In the first 24 hours, the video had an average view duration of 7 minutes and 57 seconds. And generally speaking, overall, I would say that this was a good video release for my channel. Again, if we look at the overall performance since May 19th, notice it has gained my channel 67 subscribers. One of the things that I try to do is sometimes I publish a lot of videos quickly, just banging out topics, practicing my delivery, how I communicate on camera, and then sometimes I slow down and I spend more time on one video. I call this a hero video, and I think doing both helps me really improve. And often when I'm doing a hero video, it's gonna be a bit longer and I'm trying to keep viewers watching longer. Listen, it doesn't mean I'm trying to inflate the watch time. It just means I'm trying to be a damn good content creator, because damn good content creators win on YouTube. And this video will teach you how to get in front of the camera or use your own voiceover, or really start creating from a place of authenticity, even if you don't do either. Click and watch on that video. You dig?